Sawadee. This video is also a very short video. Let's address this issue on. I think many people has been arguing over the years on whether monks are supposed to eat vegetarian, and then some even deem Thai monks are pretty not unpure because they eat meat, right? Let's talk about this issue today. Do monks really eat vegetarian? I'm talking about the origins of the Sangha from the Lord Buddha's time. The answer is no. Right? The monks' original teachings, they do not eat vegetarian. You are not supposed. The monks are never supposed to choose what they are given during the alms rounds. When they in the morning when they go get alms for their daily food intake, you are not supposed to choose during those times. 2,500 years ago, in India I think is pretty. Most of the people there is pretty poor. So it's not like these days where people are more well-to-do. They can prepare food. They wake up and prepare food, especially for the monks, like what we do today. We call the by sai bat, right? In Thai they call sai bat, or we give the alms offerings. The monks in Thai, when they go and get alms round, it's called by bin the bat, right? So during those days, original from Buddha's time, you're not supposed to choose because you cannot inconvenience the public. They already have the sincerity to give you the food that they have. They share with you that the food that they have to feed their family. So they are willing to share this food with the Sangha. So you're not supposed to choose. You are given meat, then you eat meat. This is the original teachings. Because monk is not supposed to go and buy their own food. They're supposed to get alms only. The only thing is you do not specially kill an animal to prepare as food for the monks. This is the only request. This is the only things that we shouldn't do. They should not know that you specifically kill this animal to serve them to give them as the alms, right? So you just give whatever you have. Okay. So why do we have monks eating vegetarian? That means no meat. They literally come from the word, one of the precept called no killing, 不杀生, right? So the origins of the beginning of the vegetarian thing comes from China, right? So let's begin. I'll explain briefly on the origins of all these vegetarian eating monks. The origins come from this guy. This is the Emperor Liang Wuti of China. He was the one who gave the order. Since one of the precepts is no killing, 不杀生, so we might as well just order every monks to be vegetarian. No more eating of meat. So the beginning is from this guy. He's a staunch Buddhist, built many pagodas, built many temples, ordained many monks. Just that I don't think he really understands the most of the philosophy of Buddhism. In fact, when Bodhidharma was there, he actually asked Bodhidharma is 达摩祖师, and he said, do I have merits since I built so many temples, ordained so many monks? The Bodhidharma actually said, nope, you have none. There's no merit because he was expecting something in return in all his deeds. So actually when you expect something, that's not a merit. You are trying to exchange it for something. So he was very displeased with the Bodhidharma's answer. The Dharmic teachings in China was taught down by Bodhidharma, 达摩祖师. I think he did change some of the syllabus to something that Chinese understands better. This is what I believe. But his teachings are very, very seriously good, because if you watch those movies, not those very good dharmic movies, like the one where they portrayed Hui Neng, the sixth patriarch of China, Liu Zu Hui Neng. It's a very good movie. Some of the dharmic dialogue they have is pretty deep, but it's really very good. So if you have always arguing with someone about monks eating meat, not eating meat, this is the story. Okay, so the origins of Buddha's practices, you are not supposed to choose what you eat. Whatever given to you, you are supposed to eat. You are supposed to consume, right? Of course, no thanks to Shaw Brothers over the years. So many of those during the 70s, 80s, so many of those Thai Gong Tao movie, the black magic movie, it really casts a very dark image on Thai Sangha practices. Right? This is no thanks to the Shaw Brothers movies, right? Well, there are still monks in Thailand that chose to practice vegetarian eating. For one, I know will be Kuba Noi or Wat Sidon Mun. He chose. He's a choice. He chose to be a vegetarian, so everyone respects that, right? Of course, when Liang Wuti gave this order, it was due to the precept of no killing, 不杀生. So no eating, no killing, right? But everything, this is what I believe. In Buddha doesn't practice that because everything has a law of nature, right? So, animals sometimes are meant to be food. Everything has a balance, right? Imagine if the whole entire planet go vegetarian, then we will be overpopulated with animals. Right? This is again, things will be off balance. This is also very Taoism. It's about the balance, the yin yang 调和 or the whatever you want to call it, right? If everybody eat meat, then we have big problem also. So there is a balance. You know, human in scientific term, we are born omnivores, right? We are not carnivores, we are not herbivores, we are omnivores. We have to have both to sustain the body. So there's no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong, right? There is no right or wrong. So you only need to know. I only can tell you the origins of the teaching, but all this is pretty deep. You cannot just finish in a 10-15 minutes video. So I'll just keep as it is now, right? So as for now, to clear your doubts, if you really truly follow a monk's practice, you don't have to be a vegetarian. You're not supposed even to choose what is given to you as food. One final thing to add, which I've forgotten, will be, although there's no saying that we cannot eat meat because the human body is built for both meat and fibrous food, which is plants. The only thing that I don't know this is whether it's Buddhistic teaching or it's a Chinese custom, and I feel that this is a very true teaching of I don't know which culture. Whatever you meat, whichever meat you're eating, make sure you don't overcook or over-ordered. In the sense that too much meat you cannot finish, and the rest have to be thrown away. This is really sinful because the animal has already sacrificed his life to be on your dinner plate, right? So the best we could do is to finish it. So do not over-order and then throw food. This is also a very ancient Chinese culture, which I think is very beautiful. We do not waste someone's life to be thrown into the dustbin. We finish every single gram of the meat. This is the least we can do. Actually, Buddhas always, the monks always, they eat. After eating, they also chant and then they share the merits back to all the animals that has lost their life to be our food. Actually, this is what I do also, right? So remember, don't waste food. This is the very important thing you all should know. This one not only is religious, this is also helping the world, right? No, thank you.